1-1 time. Boy, there's been some special playmaking so far in this one.
Skill extraordinaire. So let's take a look at this last shift. There's some real special things happening. Here's a great no-look pass. Better save. Burrows cross the line. Look at it, right between the legs. And Henrik Sedin, you know, you can have all kinds of speed. You can have gifted moves like that. But watch Henrik here. Little around the world. Whoop, there he goes. He pauses all the Maple Leafs, and he moves into the zone.
Good chance for Kuhlman with a shot. That's another great save by Roberto Luongo. Toronto's getting all sorts of chances after giving up the first goal a minute and 2 seconds in, and Luongo's had to be great. Dale Weiss with a shot. That's blocked by Jake Carter in front of Jonas Gustafsson. The Canucks trying to hold the puck in their fourth line. Kuhlman up the boards. Cratton couldn't get the puck. Markman carried us. Bounces the puck to center. Ollie shot it back into Grabowski, who was offside.
One player that's always been at the center of attention is Roberto Luongo, and you look at over the years, his backups haven't had many nights of work. In 08-09 he was injured, and that's why the backups got more. And it's been a pretty even split. So much attention to Corey Schneider and his strong play when he got the opportunity, but boy, he has been razor sharp in this game. A couple of 10-bellers, as you said, Jim.
I would think you'll see Corey Schneider back to being a regular backup in 1 every 5, maybe.
I think it was the absolute right thing to do, though. When Schneider was going well and Roberto wasn't, allow him to ride it for a while.
Offside, and Sammy Salo lost his stick.
And at 32 years of age for Roberto, maybe getting a little bit of a rest. And Glenn Healy, I wonder, nothing wrong with having a little bit of an ornery goaltender who's being challenged as a number 1. Get him back in there and let him go.
Pay no attention to his contract, number of years. These teams going to be measured from April on. As long as this team's going from April on, they have a chance going back to the dance, the final.
Sedins are back on here, so Phaneuf and Gunnarsson are on against them. Colby Armstrong, Jim Connolly, MacArthur, but the Canucks have the puck. Kevin Bieksa. Armstrong tried to clear the puck, didn't get it out. Edler kicked it in. Henrik Sedin. Kevin Bieksa, his shot knocked down by Carl Gunnarsson, but he couldn't clear the puck. MacArthur couldn't get it out. Here's Edler. Holds the puck in. Daniel to Burrows. Henrik Sedin goes right back into the traffic with Gunnarsson. Burrows takes over. Centering pass where Daniel is all the way at the blue line, and his shot is blocked. And Colby Armstrong gets the puck and gets it out, so the Leafs are using a 5-man unit. MacArthur, Armstrong, Connolly, Gunnarsson, and Phaneuf against the Sedins.
And that's a big shift to survive there for Toronto. I mean, there's some good pressure. They didn't panic. They didn't overplay. And were able to get a change.
Now Kessler on the second wave in after the puck. Bozak, muscled by Mason Raymond, who took the puck away and cycles back for Chris Higgins. He rushed to the puck, got it before Franson, works out front. Bozak back defensively. Hand used to the net, tipped just wide by Ryan Kessler. John Michael Lyles to center, knocked out of the air by Chris Higgins. He was checked by Tyler Bozak. Kessler knocked the puck down. Phil Kessel down. Bozak, Joffrey Lupul to the net, puck check, rebound, Kessel scores, Wade Doff. Right away, Wade Doff with the net off, and so now we've had a goal, Wade Doff at both ends of the ring.
A lot of play going to the net, though. I think this is the right call, as the net was clearly off before that puck went in. Ron Wilson trying to look at a replay up on the screen.
At least this one can be reviewed. Did the net come off before the puck went in?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question, but I just love the going to the net hard. As you can see, Lupul on the outside takes it hard, goes in, Hamhuis falls off, and it's off. And over prior to the puck going in. Excellent work going hard to the net, though.
One thing's pretty clear. If you're a defenseman, if you're backing up into that post, and you know that you're in a vulnerable position since both defensemen are laying on their backs, you make sure the net comes off. Hamhuis does a great job of doing that.
And that's what the Leafs were arguing right away, that, yeah, it might have been off, but he pushed it off. No call from the referee there.
How about Joffrey Lupul, though? For Brian Burke and Ron Wilson watching the kind of year he is having, the chemistry between Kessel and Lupul and the kind of year that they've started on, that's a different Joffrey Lupul than we saw a couple years ago.
Now, one thing we've been keeping track of tonight, guys, how long, so Sedin's are in the deep zone, and how long Kessel and quadruple are in the Vancouver Canucks zone. 2 minutes and 10 seconds for the Sedins, a minute 25 for Kessler.
Leafs were some kind of upset at Ian Walsh, Lupul, and his coach Ron Wilson, and they're still giving it to him. He waved off the Canuck goal, but he also waved off this one.
I think they didn't like the fact that the whistle ended up with the face-off going outside. That's what they're also going on. Here's the post goal. Watch Gustafsson really initiate contact there and go down, put his arms up, and then watch as Hamhuis goes into the post here. He makes sure it goes off on both disallowed goals.
Grabowski with Kuhlman and Joey Crabbe on their line now. Keith Ballard skates to center for Vancouver and dumps the puck in. Cody Hodgson along the board, got the puck instead of Shen. His centering pass deflected to center by Joey Crabbe. Ballard back with Aaron Rome. Hodgson tried to tip in Shen, stepped up in the neutral zone to check him. Grabowski couldn't handle the pass, and Ballard has the puck. Shot back in by the Canucks, hit the linesman. And the linesman can't get out of the way. He's hurt.
He is. He got right in the ribs.
Michelle Poirier. Connolly. Armstrong to pressure the puck. Sammy Saddle is back. Connolly hustled to the puck to try and save it. Patterson did keep the puck in, but only for a second. Now here come the Sedins. Daniel stops up. Look at the room. Hard pass. The puck down. What a save by Gustafsson. Again, he took one away from the Canucks. This time, Alex Burrows. Henrik sitting along the boards against Gunnarsson. Salo. Daniel takes the shot just wide of the net. Henrik dumps the puck in. Burrows is after it. Connolly steps in. Gunnarsson up the boards. Not out. Hitler held the puck in. That one needed to get up. Daniel in for Henrik. Broken up by Carl Gunnarsson in the last minute of the first period. Colby Armstrong to center. His 5-man unit against the Sedins has been in its own zone enough, but he's done a pretty good job, and Gustafsson's been pretty good too.
What a heads-up play by Gustafsson to find that puck and get his stick on it to keep it out.
Kozak for Phil Kessel. Luka drives the net. The puck comes out there, and almost a malfunction at the junction there with Luongo and Pieksa getting crossed up. Late in the period, John Michael Lyles to center. Mason Raymond just flipped the puck in for Higgins to go after, and he did go after it. Back to Raymond, running out of time, stopped by Gustafsson. With 3 seconds to go, Pieksa fakes, takes, loose puck, period ends. What an exhibition of playmaking and goaltending in the first period here. Lots of chances, 14-10 with the shots in favor of Vancouver. Jonas Gustafsson and Roberto Luongo were outstanding, and this was very nearly a buzzer beater.
Never a bad play to put it at the net, but what a heads-up presence by Gustafsson. Down on one knee, looking the other way. Somehow finds it, gets the paddle down, and right at the heel of the stick to keep it a tie game.
That was with a couple of minutes to go, and then he stopped Mason Raymond again just before the end of the period. So great action here, an entertaining game between Toronto and Vancouver, and an entertaining intermission coming up. It's Don Cherry, Ron McLean, Coach's Corner in a 1-1 tie on Hockey Night in Canada.